the chandelier?
Oh, look, guys, it's Grandpa and Grandma.
What in the world happened to Grandma, guys? What in the world happened to Grandma? Now he's going backwards to see more. I'm getting out of here. I'm not even out. It keeps going. Look at this. We're just in a hallway. This is incredible, dude. Like I said, no right angles. Everything is a little warped. You can tell this.
Nice sailboats and speedboats out today on the lake. Look how pretty that is. There's a sailboat right there. Beautiful, beautiful sailboat. Me and my children, my wife will all get a sailboat like that, and we'll go on a long sailboat ride. And there's another thing right here that's really cool too. Look at that. That's a fisherman. We'll also go fishing. My wife and my children will all go fishing. Beautiful little area right there. I don't know if it's a Christian church or what it is, but it's very, very pretty. See, every citizen can protect themselves perfectly without the police, as long as they have accurate training and their own sidearm. They don't need a badge. They don't have to listen to the federal government. They can protect themselves. The federal government is the problem, and every state police officer is also controlled by the federal government. That's the problem. See, if you have a state police officer, any beat cop, Fort Worth Police, Dallas Police Department, Uvalde, it doesn't matter the police department. They're still controlled by federal law and state law. They're controlled by federal too, and that's the problem. So a citizen can have their own weaponry, but I don't think any federal police officer should be able to have a weapon, nor should a state police officer, especially, not have any type of weapon at all. No, we already proved all of this in Waco. They don't know how to use them. So they could have their own private guard dogs just like this. They're really good guard dogs right there. And they can be armed. But the police force does not need to be armed because they're corrupt right now. So are most federal agents. I've already called the FBI on these issues. They told me, get in touch with your local police department. And that's exactly the wrong thing to do when you're doing an investigation. But I did speak with the FBI. We spoke over the phone for a very long time. And I was going to record it, but I didn't have the right devices to record it. But I have recorded attempts to get in touch with Internal Affairs of Dallas Police Department over an assault issue, and they refused to cooperate with me. I did record it on my Zoom microphone. So I called the Dallas Police Department about a woman I know that was assaulted by a man, and they refused to assist me in his arrest. And the assault was so bad I had to rush her to the ER. The back of her head was gashed open by a metal object. And the man's name is Dustin. And I talked to the DEA too, because I think he's involved in drugs, and they refused to help me. And so did the Internal Affairs of Dallas. I called the Internal Affairs Police Department of Dallas because the police department said, nope, it's got to come from her. And I don't think that's true, because I'm a witness to the assault. And he'll have to be arrested. That's probably it right there, the complex. Yeah, I requested the name of the apartment complex, but the guy doesn't even know the name of the apartment complex. So it's very, very difficult to find if we don't have the name of the apartment complex. In a white settlement, I don't know why, but all these cars keep pulling up and they're really cool. This one especially, there's a license plate on it, but it looks really cool. It's a really cool car right there. It's pretty cool looking. Hi, food? Okay, I'm just gonna have you stand right there for me. I was gonna check on the Happy Meal day, adult Happy Meal, but I found a really cool thing right here. Free watermelon at Walmart. Just pick up the watermelon and it's absolutely free. Pretty cool. Get him for cruelty to animals. We'll get him for cruelty to animals. I got his license plate right here. We'll get him for cruelty. There's a good chance they could use the goat for goat milk. There's a good chance they could use the goat for meat. But you don't know where the goat is going to go. In that case, the goat was very scared. It makes you think twice before you have any goat meat, which I'll never eat any goat meat for the rest of my life after seeing that. It's sad to see an animal go off to its slaughter, an animal that's in pain. It's sad to see. But there's nothing you can do. It's the man's goat. It's its property, unless he's a legal alien. Then the goat could be freed. But he had license plates, so it looked kind of weird. A weird situation. Like the goat should have lived a little bit longer, maybe, wherever the goat goes. But there's nothing you can do to silence the goats, as they say. Certain people want to live for certain reasons. But it's sad when people are sacrificed, like they are animals, so that other people can make money. And that's why I have a problem with New York City and some of their people. Because they will sacrifice other people so that they can make their money. Hint, hint, actor studio, Harvey Keitel. They will sacrifice other people so they can make their money. Hint, hint, Harvey Keitel, actor studio. And no one should be able to sacrifice a person to make money. That's why they sacrificed Jesus. They made a lot of money off of it. They gambled at his feet. Tons of money. They made a lot of money off the sacrificing of Jesus Christ. And he probably cried very similar to how that goat cried when they drained the blood from him on the cross. I almost reached over and grabbed that latch to let that goat out to save him. See, that was a test from God. God wanted to test me. Say, what you gonna do, Cole? What are you gonna do for that poor little goat? God wanted to test me. And I said, well, what do you want me to do? You want me to remove that little bar so the goat could run free from the gate? You want me to open up the gate, unlatch the bar, and open the gate so the goat could run free? So the goat could be free? But that would be against the law. Now, wouldn't it, God? Because the goat belongs to the man. The goat belongs to him, not to you. So he can do whatever the fuck he wants with the goat. But I'm not a goat, am I, Jesus? I don't go, bah, 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 bah. Do I? I just ask you, let me have my children back. David Luke Spivey, Elizabeth Grace Spivey, and Gwendolyn Hope Spivey. But no, you say, you may not have them back. Listen to the goat. Bah! 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 Listen to him be slaughtered. God tells me. Bah! 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 I want Grand Prairie. I want Grand Prairie's, every single Grand Prairie Police Department to turn in their badge and lethal sidearm today. It's October 15th. There is no longer a Grand Prairie Police Department. When I find that out, when I know for sure that there is no longer a Grand Prairie Police Department in Texas, then I will go and knock on the door Open the door, and I'll retrieve my children. And what does Denise say when I ask for my children back? She has the phone up here with speed dial on 911. Come and get them. She says, go get the law if you want your children back. Go get the law and abide by the court orders if you want your children back. And she holds her phone up and says, look, it's on speed dial 911, right? It's on speed dial. I'll call the police. I'll call the police on you. I'll call the police on you, as she rots in hell. I'll call the police on you. 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 I'll call the police on you if you attempt to get your children, Cole. I'll call the police on you.